So hi guys, this is Puneet and today we are going to start database management systems guys. So this is our first class regarding database management system. Previously we have completed data structures. So that was also important regarding this exam. So you have to prepare all the classes regarding data structures guys. So uh, today we are having a great question. Like binary search has a complexity of big O log n, which is worst. How to represent it in the terms of theta or omega? What is the average of best case complexity? How to calculate it from given information? So basically, you have to understand that binary search basically is not a very good kind of searching technique. And binary search basically, I will elaborate that in a separate class, basically how you can calculate the complexities. uh, the complexities depends upon the time which it takes and the operations which it perform, right? So you can calculate those all by yourself. That's why I explained that on the class. Basically, what is the best case? Basically, best case is O1, right? The best case is O1 and the average case is ON, right? So I will explain you how you can calculate all these in a separate class. Basically, we will do a MCQ class. Over there, I will explain you how you can calculate all the complexities by yourself. Okay. And the worst case complexity is O log n, right? So best case is O1, the average case is ON, and the worst case is O log n, right? So I will explain all these how you can calculate. For this, you have to understand what is the best case. Best case is if you are finding the elements at the first position, right? Binary search basically divides the whole array into two parts and finds a middle part. And if the searching element is on that first part, on the middle part, then that will be called the best case, right? It means on the first go you find that element, right? So the worst case, sorry, so the best case will be O1, right? So that's how you can calculate by yourself, right? I will explain that for all the algorithms for binary search, linear search, and so on. Don't worry, guys. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead with database management system. How you what are kind of questions are there? First of all, we have to understand what is the syllabus of database management system. So here is the syllabus, guys. We have complete syllabus over here. What they ask from which topic basically? File management system versus database management system. Database models are DBMS, Relational Database Management System, then tuple relation calculus, then normal forms, then data structure diagrams, then ER diagrams, SQL basics, and transaction control. From these topics, there are questions, MCQ questions basically. So, first of all, we are going to start with very basic knowledge, right? What is data, what is information, and then we will move towards file system. Okay. So let's start this class, guys. Basically, what is data? Data क्या है? So data has become such an important word that many of us have probably never thought about its exact definition, right? Data. Data is important. Data is the key. Data is everything. Data is priceless. Data is expensive. These all are common phrases which we use nowadays, right? We are using these basically. What is data? What is data is a very common word right now. But what is data? What is the real meaning of data, guys? Data is raw material. Data is raw material or static value or fact. Example, country name is India. That is a data, right? So data is a raw material, static value or fact basically. Like for example, if we take country name is India. So it is data. And data can be divided into two parts. There can be structured data and there can be unstructured data. Suppose that if I have something like this, uh, I'm taking an example. Let's say I have um, address in which line 1, line 2, city, state, zip, country. Something like this. Suppose that all the lines are differently accessible, like line 1, line 2, city, state, zip, country. Like all the lines are differently representative. Okay. But the address can be also represented by like this. Something like this. Okay, so this is a structured data in which everything is defined, like line 1, line 2, city, state, zip, this is country, and so on. So this is a structured way of representing the data, and the address can be represented like this in a single line, right? That is unstructured data basically. So there are some things like structured data and unstructured data. When you arrange the data in a particular fashion, in a particular manner, then it will be called structured data. And if data does not have a structured way of representing it, it is just like a string or text, then it will be called unstructured data. Right, guys? So let's understand what is the differences and what is information and what are the other things. So first, we have to understand information. Now, processed data is called information. If we extract our particular info, what we are trying to get from the data, then it is called information. So, information is processed, organized, and structured data. It provides content of data and enables decision making. For example, a single customer sale at a restaurant is data. It becomes information when the business is able to identify the most popular or least popular dish. So let's say, suppose that if we take an example, uh, we have like sales data, what we are selling. That is data, basically raw facts and figures, right? We have like 100 customers data, like what they are like asking for, what dishes are they are asking for, right? But now, if I try to find something from this data, suppose that I'm trying to find the most popular dish, most expensive dish, least popular dish, like that will become information. That is the information, because I can decide some things regarding my sales by the help of this kind of data. That's why it is called information. In simple terms, we can conclude that data is an unorganized description of raw facts from which information can be extracted. So, data and information are similar things. Data is a superset and information is a subset, right? Data is a superset and information is a subset. Okay. So, what we can say, information is processed, organized, and structured data. Basically, if I process the data, organize it, and get it in a structured way, then it will become information nets. Okay, so that's how data and information works. Now let's talk about file management system versus a database management system. So a file system, what is a file system? Basically, a file system is basically a way of arranging the files in a storage medium like a hard disk. So a file system basically helps to arrange the files in hard disk, pen drive, or something like that in a storage device. Okay, the file system organizes the files and helps in retrieval of files when they are required. So a file system basically helps you to organize your files. It will organize all your files. And now, if you want to retrieve a file, then you can easily retrieve that easily. It makes it easy. If they are unorganized, even then you can find your file, right? But if it is a particular fashion, then